Have you ever imagined what it would be like to reach the end of 2025 with the feeling of mission accomplished? Closing the year with that smile of pride, knowing that each goal set was achieved, one by one? For this to happen, we need to talk about an essential topic: setting goals. I'm not talking about generic desires like, I want to be happy, or I want to improve my life. I'm talking about clear, tangible, and organized goals which can transform the next year into one of the best of your life. Setting goals is like drawing a map of a journey. Without goals, you are like a boat adrift, moved by the current. With goals, you know where to row, avoid wasting time, and approach the path with purpose. Now, grab a pen and paper, or open the notepad on your cell phone, because together we will build a plan that covers all the important areas of your life: personal, physical, professional, intellectual, and even those that you may not have thought of yet. Think of the beginning of the year as a blank page. It's that time to redefine priorities, take stock of what worked or didn't work in the previous year, and, most importantly, create a roadmap for what you want to achieve. This doesn't mean you need to overwhelm yourself or set huge goals that seem impossible. The key to success is to start with realistic and clear goals that fit your reality. Small, consistent actions over time generate extraordinary results. Let's start by thinking about who you want to be at the end of 2025. Personal goals are about this: growth, relationships, hobbies, and the way you relate to the world. Maybe it's learning something new, like playing an instrument, or reconnecting with someone special. These goals have to do with the small and big things that make you happy and give meaning to your routine. Imagine that you decide to learn how to cook and start testing one new recipe a week. At the end of the year, not only will you have an incredible repertoire in the kitchen, but you will also have experienced moments of pleasure and learning that no one can take away from you. It can also be something more emotional, like making time for your friendships or learning to say no to things that aren't good for you. Now, let's talk about health, because the body also needs attention. How do you want to feel in 2025? Taking care of your physical health is more than just aesthetics. It's about energy to live well. Think about goals that bring you closer to a healthy routine, such as starting a daily walk, adjusting your sleep schedule, or even trying a new sport. You don't need to take giant steps all at once. Start small, like walking 15 minutes a day. These steps, accumulated, make a huge difference over time. You can also take the opportunity to adjust your diet gradually. It's not about cutting out everything you like, but about finding balance. For example, swap a processed snack for fruit a few times a week. At the end of 2025, your mood, health, and even self-esteem may be on another level. And what about work? Your professional life also deserves a close look. Are you satisfied where you are, or do you want to go further? It could be seeking a promotion, changing areas, or even investing in a side project. Imagine you decide to prepare for a career transition. Start by updating your resume, taking an online course, and, in a few months, you'll be ready to take the next step. The most important thing is to remember that professional dreams do not come true alone. They need planning and action. For those who are starting a business or want to start, 2025 could be the year to get off the ground. Set clear goals for your business, such as increasing customers, improving a product, or expanding your network of contacts. Now, speaking of learning, what will you study in 2025? Our intellectual capacity is one of the most powerful assets we have, and learning something new can open doors that you don't even know exist today. It could be a language, a new hobby, or even that course you keep putting off. Think about how amazing it would be to reach the end of the year speaking another language or applying a skill you always wanted to have. And it doesn't have to be something formal. Reading more books, watching documentaries, or listening to podcasts are ways to expand your mind. Imagine that you decide to learn about personal finance, and by the end of the year, you are mastering concepts that previously seemed complicated. Furthermore, taking care of your mind is essential. How is your emotional well-being? Taking time for yourself, whether through meditation, therapy, or simple moments of disconnection, can transform your relationship with yourself and the world. Imagine that you decide to dedicate 10 minutes a day to a meditation practice. At first, it seems like little, but you soon realize how it helps you deal with stress better and enjoy every moment more. Taking care of your emotions also involves saying yes to the things that are good for you and no to what overwhelms you. Think of it as emotional cleaning. Eliminate what doesn't add value and focus on what brings peace. And of course, you can't forget about finances. Money is a powerful tool for turning dreams into reality, but it requires planning. How about setting a specific financial goal, such as saving for a trip or paying off a debt? Imagine what it would be like to save a little every month, and at the end of the year, realize that dream that seemed so far away. Start small. Analyze your expenses and see where you can save. Sometimes small adjustments in everyday life free up resources to invest in something bigger. And don't forget to create an emergency fund. This brings security and freedom to your choices. Finally, what impact do you want to make on the world around you? Have you ever thought about using your skills to help other people? Maybe dedicate part of your time to a social cause, or simply commit to being more present for those you love. The impact you make on others directly reflects your happiness and purpose. Imagine what it would be like to dedicate a few hours a month to teaching children something, visiting the elderly, or participating in a community project. Not only will you be contributing, but you will also feel like you are part of something bigger. When we talk about goals, the most important thing is not the quantity, but the first step. He is the one who sets everything in motion. Choose something small to start with, but that has meaning. And remember, life is about progress, not perfection. Now I ask you, what will be the first step you will take to make 2025 an unforgettable year? Right here in the comments, I want to know what your goals are. If this content helped you, don't forget to like the video, share it with someone who is also thinking about next year, and, of course, subscribe to the channel. This way, you don't miss any tips that can transform your life in 2025. Let's make this happen together. Until next time.